Hey guys, how you going? It's Sam here and welcome back to my newest video. So as I mentioned in my last video, today is going to be a what I eat in a day video. So I'm just getting up the macros that I currently have. So I'll put on the screen somewhere my macros. Just let me find them. I know them off by heart, but I just want to run through each meal. So, okay, so my total daily calories at the moment for week 1 on my shred. Obviously I'm at the end of it, so this might change tomorrow, but I'll do a weekly video on this. I'm on 2,800 calories, okay? Okay, so 2,800 calories a day. I'll give you my macronutrient count. So my macronutrient count, this is just a moderate day. I'm currently not having high and low days, but I'll discuss that when it comes to that for my shred prep or whatever you want to call it. So, protein, 180 grams of protein per day. Now, that's pretty high for me. Rough estimate for your protein should be about 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So it is just a little bit high, but I don't need to go any higher than that. My fats, so my fats for the day is 80 grams of fats per day. Yeah, so again, that's probably about minimum. When it comes to me cutting back calories, obviously they will drop down. Now my carbs for the day, current amount of carbs per day is 350 grams of carbs. Again, this will change and vary when it comes to me having high and low days. Carbs will be the source of energy, my main source of energy, so that will also be reduced come with time. Some other factors that come in with my diet or my shred or whatever, currently for the first week I have to have 8,000 steps per day. However, with my job and everything like this, I'm hitting this easily per day, so it's going to obviously change and it's going to change quick. Okay, so now we'll go into my food rundown. So, breakfast is what you see here. So, I've got in this little dish, I've got 100 grams of Chobani yogurt, I've got 80 grams of blueberries, 80 grams of quick oats, 10 grams of peanut butter, and I would usually have 35 milliliters of sugar-free maple syrup in it, but I've run out. So I've got sugar-free salted caramel in it, which has less calories in it than the maple syrup anyway. So the macronutrient breakdown for this, I can't actually tell you because I don't have it. But that's my meal number 1. Meal number 2, actually this isn't always meal number 2, this is my pre-workout, which is Cobb's popcorn. So that's got 50 grams of carb and about 10 grams of fat in it. This morning, obviously you've seen my breakfast made, because it's 9 AM, not even. So I'm going to smash those two together because I got the gym at 10. My next meal, as such, is my intra-workout carbs. And that's this beautiful stack here. So I have 2.5 scoops of Powerade powder, which adds up to about 50 to 60 grams of carbs. I have 1 scoop of EAAs, your essential amino acids. Now you've probably seen that in my last video. So this has about 10 grams of protein in it, and it comes with all your other ingredients such as leucine, sodium, potassium, and the rest of it, that kind of thing. And this is my creatine. So I sip on that obviously while I train. Having intra-workout carbs for me, I've never really done it before, but until the last week I've been doing it. It feels fucking wicked. So post-workout meal, or again depending when I train, is this meal here. So I've got 180 grams of beef mince put into a patty, 1 cup of rice, sugar-free tomato sauce, only 1 little squirt, and 1 cup of greens. My next meal, pretty similar. Now I obviously meal prep these because it's easier for me to eat when I'm at work, because some days I have split shifts and I work 9-hour days. Whatever the case may be, it's just more convenient for me. So in this meal, 180 grams of chicken breast baked, again 1 cup of rice and 1 cup of green veggies. Now, the meal that gets me erect every day before I go to bed. So sweet potato, 400 grams of this. This is a bit more than 400 grams obviously. But 400 grams of sweet potato. I chuck a little bit of olive oil on these to bake it in the oven. That's just because my fats with all of these meals is just below the target that I need to hit, so having a little bit of oil doesn't hurt. Now this isn't my usual. Here's 300 grams of steak, so I only have half of this. However, If I'm not having steak, I'm having bassa fish, and I have 200 grams of bassa fish each day, and I just chuck that in a non-stick pan. Now it's odd, everyone that I know fucking hates bassa fish. For me, I don't really like seafood at all, and for some unknown reason, bassa fish is the only fish that I actually enjoy. Now let me just chuck these back in the fridge, because obviously I need these later. Right, sorry, oh shit, need to do these too. Right, so that's the meals that I'm currently having each and every day. I need to quickly go and bloody eat this, but like I said, these are the meals that I'm eating every day. This little machine device here is the scales. So every meal prep, I obviously weigh out everything that I'm cooking, which is the things you've just seen. I don't need to weigh these out because obviously I know how much grams a scoop holds, and same with these two. This obviously tells me on the back. But for my breakfast here, I obviously put the bowl down, put everything in, mix it all together, and smash. So yeah, I'm not going to go and sit through and record myself eating every meal, because I don't know what to talk about when I eat every meal, and I'm just the kind of person to sit in silence. So that's the meals for the day. Now what I will say is the macros and the calorie intake that I have won't necessarily work for everyone else for their shred or whatever. This is obviously designed for my body and the way I move and the amount I move in each day. So yeah, so what I'm expecting in the next week of my shred is probably I either increase my steps, because obviously it matches my day of work, and keep my calories the same, or I reduce my calories and keep the steps the same. I'm the kind of person, I like increasing my expenditure, my total daily caloric expenditure, obviously, which means increasing my steps. I'm not going to increase my weight training because I already flogged myself hard enough in the gym. So yeah, also the other thing, other than this little concoction of intra-workout that I have, the only other thing I actually have in the day is water, and I'm currently smashing between 6-7 litres, depending on temperature, but it's usually minimum at 6, just so I can flush everything through. I also take vitamins and digestive enzymes and things along those lines. However, I'm not going to sit there and show you those. So yeah, that's my current day of eating, or the meals, what my meals look like for the day. What I will say is, on my cheat days and things in the future, I will be doing a food series called Kobe's Food Adventures. So if you align with me on Instagram, you'll know I run a page called Kobe's Food Adventures, which is a food specific page in honor of my best friend who unfortunately passed away last year. So obviously all the photos and stuff and the food that I have out, so my cheat meals or whenever I'm eating out, I post onto that food page. So to make this even better, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to sit there and record myself eating, because most of the time they're burgers. And because I'm not a little pussy, the burgers are fucking huge, and I obviously like to smash them. So that's the only other thing I'm going to say. So you'll see that series coming soon. You'll probably see it when I first start in Bali, because obviously I won't be on prep as such with Bali. So I'll do a separate series. So I'll do, you know, a Bali series, and then when I come back into cheat days or whatever, then I'll just do a separate series to that. So yeah. That's it from me, guys. It's only a short video, and I've done this in one take. You fucking beauty. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Sorry it's a short one, but I just wanted to give you a quick run through of my daily food, and we'll see you later.